Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and it is time for the old empties video where I'm just going to share with you all the products I used up this month, my review, my opinion, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure you've seen an empties video before, but yeah, let's just start off with this pile of sheet masks that's on top. This is the Ceramide 8-Toe Moisture Barrier Mask from Ilyun. Darn it, I was trying to remember it. Loved that one, would buy that one again. This is the Maid Sarah Real Red Mask. This one, good, not memorable, didn't stand out in my mind. The Simple Gauze Mask from Skinnick, I loved this one. It was so cool. It was actually gauze, which is a fabric I don't see a lot in sheet masks, and it was just a nice, different experience. I really liked that one. This one's from the Cream Shop. This was the Rose Water Infused Essence Mask. This was amazing. I didn't want to take this off. I loved the essence that was in it. Like, I wanted to leave it on until it was dried onto my face. The cloth felt really great. The essence was great. The scent was great. I loved this one a lot. I would buy this again in a heartbeat. I keep feeling like the camera's focusing on that plant. Anyway, this is the Innisfree Special Care Foot Mask. This is one that I love Innisfree and I love a good foot mask, but this had so much perfume in it, like so much perfume. I had to wear 2 pairs of socks. It was a little much for me, and I just couldn't, I would not buy that one again. This was the It Skin Collagen Nutrition Sheet Mask. I don't really remember this one, but I'm sure it was fine. This was the Misha Guaiazoline Sheet Mask. This one I didn't like at all. I didn't like the cloth, I didn't like the serum, I didn't like the scent. Would not buy that one again in a million years. This was the little bath salts that I got in my beauty test tube that I unboxed in a recent video. This is from the brand Kneipp. Mineral bath salt with relaxing lavender essential oils. Oh my goodness. I used this the other day. It smells so good. I used this the other morning actually, and I never take a bath in the morning because I feel like it's too relaxing and I'm too relaxed all day, so if I want to do something I'm not really going to want to. But this was amazing. Oh my gosh, I don't know if it was Epsom salts that were in here, but they were really, really lovely. And I thought that the lavender was going to be overwhelming because it smells strong right here, but it wasn't. It was actually the perfect amount of scent. Left the bathroom smelling nice. It didn't like make my skin smell super like lavendery after I rinsed off. This was just great. Perfect lavender scent, not too floral, not too sweet, not too masculine, just perfect. I loved it. This was the Aloe Soothing Mask Pack from Benton. I buy this all the time. I think it's a wonderful soothing, hydrating, calming, everything kind of mask. This was from Cacia. This is the Euphoric Ylang Ylang Aromatherapy Bath, Mineral Bath. So I used to buy these. Is it focusing on this? I can't even tell. I used to buy these all the time. There was a time about 10 years ago that I got insanely into baths. I would take like 2 baths a day. I don't know what it was. I was just like, I just had this crazy thing come over me, and I was like, I'm like really into baths right now. And I would buy these all the time. I probably had like 20 of them all the time, and I'd use one every time. I only use half of the pack though in the bath, but they make the water feel amazing, and it perfumes your bathroom, but the scent isn't overwhelming, but it's there, you can notice it. Makes my skin feel amazing. It's just super nice bath product. I have a bunch of these still. Don't take as many baths as I used to, but I love this. I always just feel guilty using that amount of water. I don't know. I take one every now and then, but I just feel like it's too much water. This was a hair mask from Main Club. This was the Crybaby mask. When your hair mask says repairing, but you're still broken on the inside. I love this brand. They're a hair care brand. I have a bunch of their products that I really, really love. But their hair masks, for some reason, they only sell in these individual packs. They don't sell it like in a squeeze tube or a tub. But I have a bunch of these and I love them. Buy them all the time. This was the Strawberry Lemon Sugar Scrub from Trader Joe's. This was something I didn't think I would ever buy again. But I saw it there. You know how they bring out their stuff seasonally, and then when you see it there, you have a heart attack because you have to get it because it's limited edition, even though you didn't like it the first time? That's just me. Anyway, this is a good body scrub, but it has strawberry seeds in it. You can kind of see some here on the lid. It has strawberry seeds in it, and they get everywhere. They're all over the shower curtain, they're on the wall, they're all over like the edge of the stuff, they're on your other products somehow. So you have to rinse the bathtub out every time you use this. Luckily here at our new house, we have like a shower head that comes off with that long hose, and it's so easy to spray down the tub afterwards. Because at the other place, I had to just hand like the water like this, and I was just throwing it. Anyway, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna buy that again, but I know next year when I see it, I'm gonna buy it. Oh my gosh, this body wash. This is from the Body Shop. It's the Zesty Lemon Shower Gel. This is amazing. This, oh my gosh. Oh man, I did not want this to run out. Like I put water in here and shook it up and everything. It smells exactly like the Bliss lemon and sage body wash, where it just smells like you cut a fresh lemon in half and you have the half in your hand and you're squeezing the juice out with your hand. And you have the oil on your hand and the smell of the lemon. That's exactly what this smells like. It's insane. It says it's made with second choice lemons that wouldn't sell in the supermarket, so that's pretty cool. I would buy this again in a heartbeat. I feel like it was a limited scent, I'm not sure, but 100% I would buy this again. I thought it was incredible, and it was a lovely like body wash formula too. I used up the Honest Beauty Revive and Refresh Elevated Hydration Mist. I have had this for a long time, like 3 years maybe. And I started using it up because I was pretty sure it was already gone bad, but it was not. It was perfectly fine, and I fell in love with it, and I didn't want it to run out, and I immediately wanted to buy it again. And I was like, I have to have that spray, but I have so many sprays. I have so many sprays and facial mists that I need to use. Not gonna buy this anytime soon, but I would 100% buy it again. I loved it. Packaging is beautiful. The spray is one of the best sprays ever. It's no big droplets. It's also not too fine where you can't feel it. It smells like Whole Foods, like right when you walk into Whole Foods, or that smell that's in there. That's what this smells like. Fell in love with it, love it. Well, I would buy that again. Not anytime soon. This is the Lush Snow Fairy Shower Gel. Look what I did to this thing. I wanted every single drop of this body wash out. I put water in it, I shook it up. I absolutely love this scent so much. It's just like a cotton candy or bubble gum, but it's not, it's like sweet, but it's not cloying. It's just so good. They nailed this fragrance. I'm sure it's definitely one of their best sellers. It's wonderful, and I loved the actual body wash too. It was great. 100% would buy that again. This is the Secret Key Starting Treatment Essence. This is really, really good. I use this essence on my face and on my whole body. I'm not gonna buy this anytime soon because this is my second container of this. And the first time I used it, I loved it so much that I immediately bought another one because I didn't want to be without it. But I already had other Galactomyces essences that I wanted to use and open, but instead I bought this again, and then I was so annoyed that I had to use up another one. I know that's a dumb problem to have, but you know what? It's my problem. And yeah, I wouldn't buy this again anytime soon. I have other essences that I want to open, but this was really, really good. Definitely, I think this is bestseller, popular product for Secret Key. Really good essence. I would buy that again, but probably not for a very long time. I know it got super bright in here, but using natural light, what are you gonna do? This is the Crabtree and Evelyn. Oh my goodness. The Gardener's Spiced Honey Bath Syrup. I got this in an advent calendar. I got two Crabtree and Evelyn, not in an advent calendar. I got this in a subscription box. Why did I say advent calendar? No idea. I got this in a subscription box, and it was amazing. I got another Crabtree and Evelyn thing, a body wash, that I lost my mind with that body wash. I have the sample, I still saved it because I want to buy that full size. It was so good. And this was awesome too. It was a bath syrup. It was just like a nice bubble bath type of thing to use. The scent was really good, but not overwhelming. Like, I thought it was gonna be over the top with the perfumey smell, but it was so good. This was something I immediately wanted to get again. Like, I squeezed water in it and everything. Lovely, lovely product. I'm sure it's expensive. Another pack of sheet masks. This is the Dewy Tree 2 weeks sheet mask pack. This was fantastic. I loved this and I was so sad that they ran out. So this had 14 masks in it, in like this dispenser, like a baby wipe kind of thing. And each mask was super juicy wet. Even the very last one. They were all super juicy wet, but there wasn't a whole bunch of serum like in a little pool at the bottom. When I pulled out the last one, that was it. There wasn't a bunch of water in here. I thought that was really weird that they got the exact amount of serum on each one. These are masks you can either use for a 60-second like pre-makeup thing or just a 15-minute mask at night. That's when I use them. I didn't use one every single day. I would say it probably took me about a month to use all these up, and they never dried up. They were so good. I love the scent. I love how soothing and amazing they were. 100% would buy that again. I thought it was awesome. I used up a mascara, the Maybelline Sky High mascara. I've purchased this a whole bunch of times. I was gonna buy it again, but gonna use what I have. It's an amazing mascara. It's a little bit annoying to remove. You do have to kind of soften your lashes a little bit longer. I compared it to the Benefit They're Real mascara. If you find that one difficult to remove, this one's like almost exactly the same. Wears all day though. It will not smudge, won't give you little dots up here, won't flake. It doesn't go anywhere, but it is hard to remove though, so that's fine with me because it wears amazingly. This is a little mini of the La Roche-Posay Ateliers Melt-In Milk Sunscreen. This was nice. I used it on my hands and arms in the car. I wouldn't buy this in a full size. It feels like sunscreen. It smelled like sunscreen. SPF 100 though. I use it up. This was a little mini of the Kheils Daily Reviving Concentrate. I loved this little guy so much. I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was going to be like a really watery serum, but it actually felt like oil. And it was great. I would totally buy that in a full size. This is a, oh my gosh. This is a perfume from Atelier and it's the orange sanguine. So I love Atelier. They make some of the best scents I've ever smelled. They're really, really lovely. Expensive, but really lovely. I don't know any in a full size. But anytime they have these little sizes like this, I buy it. Or if they have point perks, they tend to come out with a little sample size pack of these like during the holidays or for different things during the year. And I purchased this set that had this one in it, I don't know, 5 years ago by now. And I haven't used it up because once it's gone, it's going to be gone. But this month, for some reason, I was very into perfume and I sprayed this every day, every morning. Oh, it smells so good. It's just super orange, citrus, amazing. And I love this because it smells strong at first, but it doesn't last throughout the day. I don't smell it on myself when I'm leaving work. And that's kind of like the perfume I kind of liked. I like something that's going to wear off throughout the day because it's going to give me a headache. This is amazing. I would buy this in a full size if it wasn't $100. This was a little number 7 hydrogel eye mask. I love these things. I buy them all the time. They're too expensive for what they are, but they really, really work. And I continue to buy them. They depuff. They're not cooling, but if you put them in the fridge, they're cooling. But they depuff. They kind of like help you with your fine lines and stuff. They're really, really good. I buy them all the time. This was the Aveda Botanical Repair Intensive Strengthening Hair Mask. So this was okay. This had some lily in it. This smells, it has a slight hint of urine. You know, that stinky lily smell. I can't stand the smell of this and it lingered in my hair all day. I would not buy this in a full size. Luckily, there were only one use in that. All right, I used up a L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer pencil, my favorite eyebrow pencil. This is Deep Brunette. This tiny little pencil, this is the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. This was a tiny little sample that came as a, I think I just typed, I don't know if this was a point perk or I just selected it as a sample on Sephora. The shade wasn't right for me, but it was a decent pencil. This sample made me mad. This was from Guerlain and it's the Youth Watery Oil. So this had one use in it, which is fine, but it had one smidgen of a use. Like I could barely get this on my whole face. It was just a nice watery kind of serum oil, really lightweight. It felt really good. But what made me mad about it is brands put out these little packets like this with the sample because they're hoping that the sample you're gonna love so much that you're gonna buy the full size. But I feel like they need to give you at least 3 days worth of oil in here or 3 uses. Because the amount that they put in here there's no way anyone tried this one time and was like, I'm gonna buy that. Because it was like a droplet. It was crazy how little was in here. And I feel like a brand like Guerlain, who's trying to get you to buy their products, could easily have given you 2 uses, 3 uses, 3 generous uses. And then maybe I would have fallen in love with it, who knows. But yeah, that made me mad. Very stingy with that drop. The last thing in here is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Peel Pad, the Extra Strength Daily Peel. This was something I wanted to try for years and years and years, and I got them in my beauty test tube and I was so excited. It came with a little box. So it's 2 cloths that are about this big. There's cloth number 1 and cloth number 2. You're supposed to get cloth number 1 and rub it all over your face and neck until the cloth is dry. I was rubbing for probably a full minute and the cloth was nowhere near being dry and my skin was already stinging. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna leave it. That's enough. And then you leave it on, I think, for 2 minutes. Until the pad is dry. Wait, 2 minutes. So I left it on for 2 minutes and it was stinging so badly. Stinging so bad that I wanted to wash it off right away. But I was like, oh, just tough it out for 2 minutes. And then you get the cloth number 2, which is supposed to neutralize the acid. I feel like it might just be a cloth with water on it, but I'm not sure. That cloth really did neutralize, immediately took away the stinging and burning feeling. But this left my face beet red. I mean, my cheeks, I was so red and my skin stung so bad. And I didn't really notice any sort of nice smoothing of my skin, you know, like when you do an acid that's supposed to help exfoliate. I didn't notice anything extraordinary with these that I was hoping to, especially because they're called Extra Strength Daily Peel. Who's using this every day? I have no idea. And I feel like my skin is acclimated to intense skincare products and acids and things like that. Like I rarely have any sort of issues using a high percentage of anything. But this was a little much even for me. And it says you can use it in the morning or at night. I would never use this in the morning, especially if it's gonna make my skin that red. I will use up the pack of these. Maybe my skin will get used to them, but this was too strong for me. My favorite daily, not daily exfoliating pad, but they're from GoTo and they're called exfoliating swipeys. These are fantastic. You will use one of these and use it one time, your face is gonna feel like a brand new face. And when I rinsed that, not rinsed it off, but when I was done with it, my skin felt the same. It didn't feel any smoother, it just looked red. But maybe with continued use, I don't know. Anyway, with these, you get pre-soaked pads. They have some acid in here. You get this one pad, wipe it all over your face, neck, and the back of your hands. Wait 1 minute, 60 seconds, and then you're gonna rinse it with cool water. And as you're rinsing it, you're gonna feel the transformation that your face has gone through. They're not gonna sting, they're not gonna burn, they're not gonna make your face red. They're somehow extremely gentle and insanely effective. So I like these a lot better than those Dr. Dennis Gross ones. These are something I've been using for a long time and I think they're fantastic. And they're gentle but extremely effective. But that one burned the heck out of my face. Anyway, that is it. Those are all of the products I finished up this month. Let me know some things you used up this month. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I'll see you later in another video. Goodbye.